Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, as you guys can see right now, I'm 9-1 in the Grand Challenge and I actually tried to get to the 12 wins with 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle deck. This morning I tweeted out, I made a tweet saying what deck would you guys like to see, me trying to get 12 wins with in the Grand Challenge live for you guys for today's episode. And most of you guys actually asked for Hog Cycle deck, and especially this one, 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle deck. Quite many requests to play this deck, so I'll actually try to get to the 12 wins with this 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle deck. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know this deck. I actually made some videos on this, especially also on ladder, pretty popular ladder deck, but I will try to get, as I said, 12 wins in the Grand Challenge with it. So I don't think I need to talk much about the deck. As you can see, it cycles super quick. We have the cheapest possible cycle cards in the game, Ice Spirit, and then the Skeletons. We of course have the Ice Golem as a cycle card, and then just Hog Rider. Musketeer is actually insane on defense. Of course, the Musketeer is the main DPS dealer, but of course Cannon is also really good even against big tanks, for example Golem, Giant, also against Lava Hound and Balloon decks. It's really key. The Cannon is really key in this deck to either cycle distract the units, or actually if in some matchups, for example in double elixir, can maybe even cycle 2 cannons to the King Tower, to pull a balloon to the King Tower, stuff like this. So it's a really cool deck, really fun deck to play with, especially. So hopefully you guys are ready for this episode, or excited for this episode. I'm definitely ready. Hopefully we're actually able to get to the 12 wins. That would be awesome, but let's give it a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So it looks like we start off both of the cycle cards, Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Cannon, and the Ice Golem. So I guess I would just start off with the Ice Spirit at the bridge. So depending on the matchup, definitely the Musketeer is really key. Looks like unfortunately Fireball is our last card, so I'm kind of forced to go with a Hog Rider to the Collector. I do have an Ice Golem tanking with Skeletons. So it looks like he has a mini pack, and unfortunately the Hog Rider will die. So I'm thinking if I should Fireball... no, I guess I would just look the Collector and the mini pack out. So it looks like he does have a Giant, so let's actually go with a Cannon. And he also has a Goblin Gang. Wow, I have no idea what this deck is. Looks like he actually has... maybe 3 Musketeers, but I'm kind of forced to go with a Fireball over here, even though he does have 3 Musketeers and probably even a Mean Horde, and again a Collector. But I was forced to Fireball there, otherwise I would have definitely lost the tower. He's still able to get so many hits onto the tower, and wow, that's so unfortunate. Such an unfortunate start. As I said, I didn't have Fireball on cycle, was forced to go with a Hog Rider to the Elixir Collector, but unfortunately he did have the mini pack already, excuse me. So let's see guys, I'm not sure what to do. I don't really want to push with the Hog Rider if he pumps up, knowing that he has the mini pack already, but I guess it's the only thing we can do. Maybe we can try to cycle for example with the Musketeer in the back, and then maybe cycle to Fireball. But again, I think that he has 3 Musketeers, so maybe it's risky to cycle Ice Golem now and then Fireball his Elixir Collector. I guess I'll just try to focus on defense and then hopefully get a positive Elixir trade, defending, and then hopefully maybe get back into the game. Definitely want to try to out-cycle his mini P.E.K.K.A, since that's kind of our main threat for the Hog Rider. So it looks like he does go with his Musketeers, actually splits them high, so maybe that 1 Musketeer will actually go in front. That would be awesome for us. Looks like the 1 Musketeer will go in front, so that's actually really good for us. Let's go with Skeletons. And let's see, looks like he does go with his Mean Horde. Let's try to pull off a good Ice Spirit with Musketeer over here. Let's go with Ice Golem to protect the Musketeer. Of course, I don't want the Musketeer to die. So I'm thinking to go with a Hog Rider right now, but I know that he has mini pack and cycle. I'm also thinking to go with a Goblin Gang, or a prediction for the Goblin Gang. Kind of risky, just in case if he goes with a mini P.E.K.K.A or bets here, the lock would have been a waste. So I definitely don't want to go with a prediction for his Goblin Gang, since I know that he will most likely go with his mini P.E.K.K.A. Looks like he still went with the Goblin Gang. Really good decision on his part. Maybe he was expecting him to drop the mini P.E.K.K.A. So definitely well played on his part. Looks like he does go with his Musketeer, so I can actually go with a Fireball to the 2 side Musketeers. Then I will go with a Musketeer towards here. I will definitely go with Skeletons here, and then I will go with the Ice Golem. The def damage should be able to finish that off. Let's go with the Ice Spirit over here. Let's go with a Fireball for the mini P.E.K.K.A, and hopefully we're actually able to take it down. Looks like yes, we are able to. So let's go with Hog Rider. Let's go with a prediction look for his Goblin Gang. Let's see if we're able to hit the Goblin Gang. Looks like he does go with his bets, so well played on his part. We do need to watch out with the counter attack, because he does have the Giant there, does have the bets there. Hopefully the bets will go in front. This way we don't really have to worry about them. Looks like they are able to, so that's really nice. Also the Spear Goblin, so I'm thinking about going with Hog Rider. Looks like he goes with his Musket, so I'll actually go with Hog Rider right now. I think I would just go with, maybe I don't even need the Fireball. I would just lock them away, and then I will take some damage on this side. I'm not too worried about taking a few hits. I do, of course, need to watch out, especially if he puts a Giant here. There's his Giant, so let's actually go with a Cannon. Let's go with a Fireball. Let's go with Ice Golem to kill those bats. Hopefully the def damage is able to kill all of them. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with a lock. So we are able to defend this, and we do know that he has Mean Horde in cycle, so I might go with, I think I'll just go with an Ice Spirit. Hopefully be able to hit all of the minions, and then the Musketeer will shoot away a few of them. There you go, there's the Mean Horde. So let's go with another Musketeer, and I'm thinking what his cycle is right now, but I think it's pretty awkward. I think it's Giant 3 Musketeers, elixir collector, and then of course like he does have the mini P.E.K.K.A, so we do need to watch out for that. But looks like the bats will be able to, or most of them actually died to the musketeer. Let's actually try to protect our musketeer. Let's go with another cannon, guys. Looks like the musketeer will be able to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. There you go, we'll be able to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. We do need to kill that one bat, so I'll actually go with the ice spirit for that. Let's go with the ice golem. Let's go with the hawk rider. Looks like he does go with the mean horde. I'll actually try to be reactive with a fireball. Looks like the musketeer is able to lock onto the mini P.E.K.K.A. He used the zap, so we can go with skeletons to protect the musketeer. And let's see, guys. Let's actually go with ice spirit. Let's see if he goes with his bats. Looks like he does go with the bats, so we know that he has goblin gang in cycle. There's his goblin gang. Let's actually go with hawk rider, ice golem to tank. Let's see if he goes with his mini P.E.K.K.A. Looks like he does go with his mean horde. I was thinking about going with a fireball, but I think the hawk rider might be able to put his tower into fireball range. Looks like it. No, I don't think it's actually fireball lock. I was thinking to go with lock and fireball, but I think it's not even enough. Do need to watch out here. Let's go with ice spirit, and looks like no, it's not enough. It would have been 7 HP, so look, of course, like 84 HP. So looks like he's kind of desperate and goes with 3 musketeers up high, but it doesn't like even matter. We can just fireball and cycle back to a new one, just because, as I said before, this deck cycles so quick, guys. Probably the hawk rider will even finish it off. Let's go with a prediction lock. Looks like we do hit the goblin gang, and the hawk rider will be able to finish off the left side tower. So pretty like strange start, like pretty rough start to the game, especially because I said like fireball was last card. Had to go with the hawk rider for the elixir collector, but he had the mini P.E.K.K.A ready, so he was able to get the elixir advantage, but we were still able to get the victory, of course, bringing us to 10-1 in the grand challenge. So that was awesome, guys. Let's hop into the like second match, right into the second match. So as I said before, like pretty hard matchups are, for example, Lavaloon, but still like against Lavaloon we are able to cycle, for example, as said, in double elixir, maybe the double cannon like to the king tower, trying to pull the balloon to the king tower, or for example like in double elixir, just try to punish really hard with hawk rider, and then for example with cannon up high, like forcing the balloon to go in front of the lava hound. Hopefully, like I mean, of course I don't hope we get hard countered or something, but hopefully I can try to show you guys like how to do that. So it looks like he does have the lock, and he has a mega minion, so I'm not sure what deck this is. Could be, for example, an Expo deck. Looks like he has the bandit, so I'm guessing this is like a P.E.K.K.A control deck, so we do need to watch out. Like he definitely has oh no, looks like he actually also has Veteran. He's overspending a lot. He's spending really much elixir here, so we do need to, or I will try to get the ice spirit here, hopefully in time. No, looks like we aren't in time, so I will still go with the ice golem. So he does have the electro wizard, so he is able to get the counter push on the right side as well. I think I would just lock that away. So the reason why I sent the hawk rider to the right side, since I knew that he was spending so much elixir, he dropped a 3 elixir mega main, of course, in the back. Then he also went with his poison, which was 4 elixir, better than 4 elixir, and then also the bandit 3 elixir. So I knew that he was pretty low on the hawk rider, so that's why I decided to go with the hawk rider. Of course, pretty risky. You do need to, of course, still defend his push, but I thought with the skeletons, ice spirit, and also with the ice golem, was able to like negate most of the damage. So I still think this is a P.E.K.K.A deck, just I think he doesn't have the miner. I think he has Veteran instead of the miner, and then he has the ghost and the bandit. So let's actually go with skeletons to distract his ghost. Let's then go with a cannon up high, and hopefully the cannon will be able to tank for the bandit. Let's see if it will be. No, looks like unfortunately it's still dashed onto the musketeer. I'll actually go with the ice golem to tank. I'll actually fireball both of these, and then let's see if we're able to counter them. Hopefully tower, yeah, there you go. Tower locks on the mega main, so that was good. You can just go with the ice spirit, and then I think skeletons up high. Do need to watch out, for example, if he goes with a bandit, because then right now if like we have to go with a cannon defensive. But let's see, guys. As I said, I think he has P.E.K.K.A, so I don't really want to go with a hawk rider yet, just because he will just get a free, I mean, not really free P.E.K.K.A on the field, but of course, like I want him to, like, I will try to go with a hawk excuse me, when I know that he doesn't really have a good counter in hand, like much elixir. I mean, so let's go with the ice golem. Let's go with the cannon to the side. Looks like he does go with his fireball or with his poison, so I would just fireball the bandit. I think it's pretty good value. I can just log it away and then it will actually die. So let's see if he goes there. There you go. He already goes with the P.E.K.K.A. This is actually a perfect moment for us to go with a hawk rider up high. We do need to watch out, of course, because of the veteran, but I'll actually go with a cannon to the side, and we should be able to counter that, just because we still had the double cannon there. We still had the musketeer alive, and then of course like the tower helping as well. So let's actually go with the ice golem to kite all of this. And I'm thinking what to do. I think I would just go with a musketeer, and then again skeletons for distraction. So skeletons should be able to like distract the bandit, and then the musketeer should be able to snipe them away. We do need to watch out. Looks like he goes with another P.E.K.K.A, so we do need to prepare like the defense. Looks like the Royal Ghost will go in front, so that's awesome for us. We can just go with the ice golem to defend this. Looks like he does go with the electro wizard as well, so I think I will get a really good fireball here, hitting the electro wizard, hitting the ghost, and of course like the P.E.K.K.A. But let's see, let's go with ice spirit, let's go with skeletons here. I'm thinking about going with another fireball. I think it's a good fireball, hitting and his barbarians and his bandit over there. But let's see, guys. So the rest of the tower is down to 761. I think he does have P.E.K.K.A cycle. There you go. There's his P.E.K.K.A, so he's already expecting the hawk rider. I will just try to play it slow. I will just try to, of course, not to get too aggressive. I'm thinking about going, no, looks like he does go with his Mega Man, so he's really spamming everything. He's really expecting like our Hog Rider, so I think I'll just go with a Hog Rider right now. I feel like he doesn't have much elixir at all. Let's go with Ice Golem to distract. Let's go with another Musketeer over here. Let's go with Ice Spear. Let's actually go with Skeletons as well. And the Hog Rider should be able to bring it into Fireball lock range. So as you can see, 2-3-3 is enough for the lock and the Fireball. I can take that Bandit charge. I think the Bandit will be able to charge into the tower before the Fireball hits. Not even that, the Fireball actually was quicker than the Bandit. So as you guys can see, we were able to take down the right side tower. And wow, that already puts us at 11-1. So as you guys can see, so far we're actually winning like twice. First against like the giant deck, like the giant 3 musketeers with me and P.E.K.K.A, and then the second match against that, yeah, like the P.E.K.K.A kind of bridge spam deck, kind of strange. Like I said, I was expecting P.E.K.K.A miner, but they actually put the better ram instead of the miner. So let's start to get to the 12-1. That will be awesome, guys, with 2.6 Hog Rider Psycho deck. So let's see what kind of matchup we had for the 11-1. Hopefully, as I said, we're just able to complete the 12-1. That would be awesome. Let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So it looks like we start off with Cannon. We have Ice Golem, Skeletons, Look. Next card is the Musketeer, so I'll just go with Skeletons in the back. Let's see what he drops. So it looks like so far he drops his Archers, and Archers probably tells me that he has X-Bow. X-Bow is a pretty difficult matchup for 2.6. Of course, we can still try to outcycle him. But in general, like Tesla's pretty hard for 2.6 Hog Rider Psycho deck. So it looks like he does have the look, of course, like if he has X-Bow. Looks like also Fireball. Pretty bad Ice Golem on my part. I was expecting him to just let it be, but I'll actually go with a Hog Rider over here. Probably just go with a Tesla. Let's see if he does have it. Looks like he... No, he doesn't. Looks like... Oh, wow. He was actually lagging, I think. But let's see, guys. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Skeletons. And I'm thinking about going with a Cannon up high to kill his Tesla. But let's see, guys. Let's actually go with a Musketeer to snipe his X-Bow. Let's then go with a Fireball over here. And let's see if we're actually able to kill the X-Bow. Maybe need to log as well, but I think the Musketeer should be able to bring it. No, we will still get a little bit of chip damage, but that's totally fine. Like, just a little bit of chip damage. As you can see, he's still able to, like, not deal more damage than left side tower. So that's why I didn't log. Even though the log might have been... like necessary, or maybe you guys like in that situation would look, but I think it's fine like this way, just because then we didn't spend that much elixir. I will go with the Ice Golem up high. I will try to go with the Ice Spirit for his Tesla. A little bit of a bad Ice Spirit. I thought the Ice Golem would actually target on, but let's see. So it looks like he does go with a look as well, so we can actually cycle with Skeletons. I kind of want to force him to go with a Tesla and then maybe try to outcycle his Tesla, like try to cycle really quick to another Hog Rider. Looks like again he does go with a Hog Rider, so I'll actually go with a Musketeer up high, trying to kill the Tesla as soon as possible. I'll go with the Ice Golem as well, and I probably... He might Fireball here, I think. No, looks like he has Valkyrie. So well played Valkyrie on his part. Will definitely shut down the Musketeer there. Ice Golem does get a little bit of chip damage. Let's go with Ice Spirit to the side. Let's go with Skeletons to the side. Let's actually go with another Hog Rider, guys, and let's see what he drops for this. I don't think he has that much like to defend this right now. Let's actually go with a look for the Skeletons. Also the Archers. Hog Rider will be able to get one hit, so that's really nice. And let's see, guys, so we definitely need to watch out with his X-Bow. As I said, like once it looks on, I think I might actually... No, I will definitely not go with a prediction. So let's see, guys. Let's actually again go with a Musketeer to this side. Let's then go with a Fireball. Let's try to... looks like we hit the like Valkyrie with the Fireball. So that was actually awesome Fireball. And right now I can just kill the Valkyrie, like distract the Valkyrie with Skeletons. Well, of course, the tower is hitting it. So let's actually go with Skeletons right now. Let's go with a look offensive. Let's try to not get that Valkyrie hit, just because he might be able to eventually like spell cycle. I think we still took the Valkyrie hit. I'm not sure. Let's go with Musketeer. Let's go with Cannon up high. We do need to watch out for Fireball value, but I think he will... No, he will not Fireball. I'll go with Skeletons to the side. I will go with Ice Spirit. And I will just lock the X-Bow. So it looks like the X-Bow was able to lock on well played on his part. Do need to watch out right now because, of course, like he's able to chip away. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with Musketeer. Let's go with the Hog Rider offensive. Let's see what he drops for it. Maybe he will go with his Valkyrie. Looks like he will just go with a lock. Actually misses the Musketeer. Hog Rider is able to get maybe 2 hits. There you go. 2 hits on the tower, and that's huge, guys. I think right now we were just able to spell cycle. Of course, need to watch out for the X-Bow, because once the X-Bow looks on, it might be able to get a lot of chip damage. But as I said, I think we can just spell cycle at this moment. I'm thinking to go with Hog Rider and then Fireball offensive. I'll actually go with Hog Rider. He will probably go with his Tesla, but I think I will just try to spell cycle, like I said, cycle look, cycle Fireball, because especially like this deck cycles so cheap, guys. Looks like he does use the Valkyrie or the Tesla, so we might actually be able to know. I will definitely go with a Fireball. I will go with Skeletons, then I will go with a lock, and I will go with a Cannon, trying to kill his X-Bow, because I definitely don't want to let the X-Bow lock on. Looks like the X-Bow was able to almost lock on, but I think exactly 285 is Fireball lock, so that's actually awesome for us. As you guys see, this will probably leave it at 84, and lock does 84 HP, so or 84 damage, I should say. So it looks like we are able to take down the right side tower. Imagine there would be 1 HP, and then the Valkyrie somehow takes down the tower, but looks like we were able to complete it, guys. 12-1 in the Grand Challenge with 2.6 Hog Rider, as you guys requested. As I said, like this morning I made a tweet with what deck should I try to get 12 wins in the Grand Challenge. Most of you guys asked for a Hog Cycle deck, and especially as I said, like 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle version. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys could learn from it. But let's first, of course, end off the episode with the chest opening. So it looks like we do get 22k gold, which is always nice. We get 1 goblin gang, then we get some spear goblins, we get some goblin hut, lots of goblins, we get some zappies, which is really nice. Royal recruits can actually go to level 10, but right now, since they're 8 elixir, don't really use them anymore. Looks like that we get some freeze, looks like we get some bomb towers, some guards, some skeleton army. Looks like we might actually get a legendary, guys. Lots of giant snowballs, lots of inferno towers, and looks like we do get a legendary, guys. Skeleton barrel, and right now we end off the episode with a legendary. Let's see what kind of legendary we get. Hopefully a princess. I definitely want to eventually like max my princess to be able to get that lockbait max. But let's see what kind of legendary we get, guys. Well, I can't even speak in the mirror, but let's see. And looks like we actually get a Mega Knight. Mega Knight isn't the best thing I could have gotten, but as you guys can see, like 3 out of the 10. Definitely not bad, on its way to level 4. So pretty good chest, pretty cool episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. As I said, 2.6 Hog Cycle deck. Feel free to try it out. Really fun deck to play with. And of course, really good. Still be able to get 12 wins in the Grand Challenge. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to smack that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye, guys.